Hello, hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Hope everybody's having a great day. Everybody's having a great day. I'm having a great day. Um, Having a very, somewhat day. Challenging day, but hey, I'm alive, and that's all that matters. That that is all that matters. Let's see. Hope everybody's having a good day. I'm having a good one. Mm, Not gonna hold y'all long. Come on in. I'm gonna talk to y'all briefly. Talk to y'all briefly. Share some things with y'all. I was supposed to have it already up there, but I guess it just didn't show. But it's okay. Uh, if you don't know, I want you all to know that I am just blessed to be alive. And I am happy to share this information with you all and to let you know that there is there is a way that you can truly get out your own way and become a better version of yourself. And it all starts with you tremendously getting out your own way for purpose. All right. Um, if you don't know, I'm a life coach. I'm a certified master life coach. And I love doing what I do. I help people really find themselves tremendously on overcoming trauma, their struggles, their whatever it may be, to just really focus on their very best self so that they can do a thing and live a sincere, happy life. Um, I say that because I've did it myself, and I'm excited to, continue to do what it takes to empower you. And just in case if you don't know, I did share this earlier. I am a certified coach. I help individuals shift their fixed mindset to a growth mindset and to becoming a better version of themselves, to really live an authentic life. Why? Because it's important to live. I'm sorry, y'all. Um, but it's important to live an authentic life right now because you have you have the opportunity to really just change your own life to be or to become a better version of yourself. All right. And I say that to say this. Y'all bear with me because I'm recording on all my devices right now. Um, Stop for a minute. All right. Got it. It's telling me to view, maximize. Okay. Yeah. So basically, just to let y'all know, again, to really get out of my own way to help other people uplift their way, because life is a service, life is peace, life is a purpose. And so I say that to say, when you got an opportunity to move gently on purpose to do the things that you love to do it until you're honestly called home. Why? Because nobody's promised tomorrow. I'm not promised tomorrow. You're not promised tomorrow. Nobody's promised tomorrow. And so when you learn that you're not promised tomorrow, you will get out your own way and really start making those connections with your true best self to help not only yourself but other individuals to thrive on whatever it is that they want to thrive on. Purposefully, okay? On purpose. And so just having that opportunity to be where I am today plays a major part of why I'm speaking on. It's important to live your authentic life, right? It is. All right. It's very important to live your authentic life right now. right now. Not tomorrow, right now. All right. Not not next week, right now. Right now. Right now. Right now. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What is it? Oh, okay. I like the way you did it. So, you got to really, really live it right now. All right? Um, because nothing is guaranteed. Nothing. And when you know nothing is guaranteed, you got to really, really, really focus on what it is that you truly, truly want to do in life. And that starts with you, most definitely right now. Most definitely right now. And I encourage y'all to focus on your very best self. I encourage you to really see a vision, a purpose, a life, whatever it may be, to live like right now, because it's important to live right now and do the things that you love to do for your very best self. All right. If you don't mind, just drop in the chat right now where you are hailing in from, where you're connecting with me from, but if it's Facebook, it's my YouTube page, TikTok. I'm like on 3 different devices right now, learning how to go big. I'm just teasing. Just learning how to really show up for my very best self and to do a thing to really help other individuals get out their own way and let them know that you can get started right now, because now is the time to really either say what it is that you want to do, whether you want to become a speaker, a leader, a thought leader, a life coach, whatever it is that you want to do, you have the power to do it while you still got an opportunity. And I say that uh, uh, with a lot of energy because, again, you're not promised tomorrow. You're not promised tomorrow, and not everybody's out there is guaranteed just the things that they actually signed up for. So you got to be confident to know that your job might close. You got to be confident to know that um, not only your job might close, you got to be confident to know that maybe you got to shift the job, or your body give out on you, or you just can't do something no more that you used to do for 20 odd years, or whatnot, or whatever it takes. You got to know confidently that you have the willpower to shift, to learn a thing, and to apply your very best self to your very best self. All right. And so, if you don't know, I'm a certified coach. I certify coaches, and I help coaches shift to another level and really find what it is that they truly, authentically want to do in life and to become a better version of themselves. And I do it with every inch of my energy. I do it with passion. I do it with love, and I just show up, and I do it with the strength of knowing where I've been and who I am today. Because I was once that lady that dealt with, of course, unappreciation. I was once that lady that dealt with not being accepted, not being heard, not being understood, not being the person that they truly come into that life, but you don't trust me, but you'll trust somebody else that just come and, honestly, to be honest with you, literally darn near spit in your face, tell you ain't nothing, you ain't worthy, you ain't worth nothing, you ain't this, you ain't that. And then you turn around and look back and say, you know what, I should have trusted the process back then, because at the end of the day, I know where I'm supposed to be and what I'm supposed to be doing. All right. And so I'm that coach that has healed those wounds, that has healed those thoughts of you thinking of a person just so negatively that you still can't connect with a person, all because you just feel like you still stuck on last year or the year before last or whenever it was. Well, I'm here to tell you, you got to let those things go. You got to let it go, and you got to see what it is that you want to do with empowerment to move forward, to really launch or take off on whatever it is that you want to do in life. You got to stop holding grudges. You got to stop, pointing fingers. You got to stop saying this to that person or saying that to that person about a certain person or about this or about that. You just got to start where you are. It doesn't matter what age, and start implementing the things that you truly, truly, first and foremost, stand for. Like I tell people, whoever would have thought I've been a person to walk around and tell you, to learn respect about your own very best self, dignity, integrity. I love me, right? You got to love you first before you can love someone else. And so I had to learn that all over again to truly, truly love me. And then just take off and really say, if I love me, guess what? I can shift on purpose and in purpose and really love the next person that didn't even love me. That's power. That's power. And y'all, it took everything in me to do it. But guess what? I did it. And that is part of your acceptance in life of who God has called you to be. Don't sit back. Hey, Miss Jennifer. Don't sit back and wait on people to come and rescue you or heal you. You got the power within to do all of that. It's a journey. And when you go on that journey, baby, that journey moves you in purpose, on purpose, to extra purpose, to opening doors, to uplifting you, to really help you just get out your own way and really let your light shine. And that's what it's about. And so when it comes to people saying, oh, she arrogant. No, arrogance is confidence. And when you know what confidence is, you walk boldly into that. And again, I had to learn that serenity prayer backwards. And so this is part of my story that I do share with, the entrepreneurs that I do work with. So when I come on the social media, it's not that I'm bribing you or trying to sell you, because those that really want to connect and live a purposeful life and get out their own way and stop dealing with the bull crap that, thank you, Lord, I didn't cuss. Stop dealing with the bull crap that they've been dealing with, to shift on purpose, to live on purpose, to move authentically, to really level themselves in the area of where God is taking them. That's a different movement. And not everybody's ready and prepared to do that because they still living a lie. And when they live that lie, that's the big lie that we are conditioned in, to know that we are conditioned to be who mom and dad created us to be, or conditioned in to be the person that we think that we supposed to think we are because this is how we were raised. No, you're still holding on to conditioned factors. Don't dare say it is who I am at that moment, because if you haven't discovered your purpose, I put money on it, I put life on it, I put everything on it, and I'm bold with it right now because I've seen it. You got to peel off those layers to get where you need to be. That's why you got to be on your A game when you talk to me. I don't talk to individuals that really sincerely come and nag and still talk about their old self to really get their point across, to get, no, where you at now? Okay, where you want to go? Okay, what do you want in life? Okay, but you share your story in bits and pieces, because once you get that workbook, you start taking off, really sharing your true, authentic story within that workbook. You got to discover your purpose. Nobody hands it to you. You got to discover your authentic purpose. And when you discover that, guess what? Can't nobody take that from you, because that's your story. That's your story. That's your living proof. That's your movement. That's your drive. That's who God has created you to be. So just sitting back thinking that you're not promised tomorrow, And the best apology is change. The best shift is change. I'm not promised tomorrow, so I need to start living now. I need to start doing the things that I love to do. Even if I don't leave this house every day. Even if I don't tap into my mind at peace. My mind is at peace. And y'all, that is exactly what it's about. I'm sitting in a chair right now and I know I need to be standing up, but when you're at home, you can just be at home and do your thing. And it's really to get everything off of you and out of you. I just got a phone call, a resilient phone call from my godson. And I, you know, had to prepare my mind to go live. I was about to go live, but he was like, Mom, you got a minute? Yeah, I got a minute. And we talked. So just being able to be here to hear what he got to say to me, y'all, even if it's hurting him at that moment, but at the same time, he understands, because it's just the fact that being around positive people in your life and you implementing the things that they need in life, the tools, the knowledge, the belief, all of that stuff. Let me tell you something. That is all it is about. Give people, I'm so sincere about this. Give people their flowers while they're living right now. Give them their flowers. Nobody is promised tomorrow. You're not promised tomorrow. I'm not promised tomorrow. I hate to say it, but our children are not promised tomorrow. You got to give it now. If you sincerely want to tell your child you love them and you haven't told your child you love them in a minute, go tell your child you love them. Text them. Get on the phone. I love you. Because what you show up as in this life is what you're going to be remembered as. So you got a choice to make that choice of you want to be a positive influence or you want to be someone to be remembered of just old grouch. I mean, I keep it copacetic. So my message today is just for you. Because when I learned that I had to be who I am and whose I am, like right now, it's a mask that a lot of people wear. We have to take those masks off. And when I noticed that I was living for myself, but I was living for other people, because you don't even want to know my past life. It's gone. But my past is what created me now to my future best self. Because this is not my stopping ground, right? This is not my stopping ground whatsoever. There's more in me to share, to deliver, to give, and to really just help a person get out their own way. And so I say that to say this. You got to start somewhere with discovering your authenticity, being who God has called you to be or to become, and really taking heed of what it is that you want to do in life and go. Just take off. Just take off. And if you don't know what to do, that is what I do. I'm your life coach. I help you shift that mindset to find all the things that you need, your skill, ability, your tools. Identify your personality. Is it you or is it them? Is it you or is it them? Who is it? Who could it be? You got to solve that problem. And a lot of people, I mean sincerely, a lot of people can bring on those emotions that truly, it's an emotional drive, but they can bring on that feeling that truly drives that emotion to destruction. And so it's always important to connect with those people that you know that needs your hand right now, and get out your own way and talk to individuals to really help them. Now, if this is making sense to you, if you got any questions as I'm going and talking and sharing my true self with this, my ears ringing, y'all. Sharing my true self with y'all right now, my vulnerable self with y'all right now. I really want y'all to start, ask questions or put it in the chat. If I don't see it right now, I'll come back. Earl Smith, what's up? Era, what's up? Nevea, what's up? I'll come back and share my thoughts to your questions or my perspective or the answers if I can answer your question. But you best believe if I don't answer your question here, I'll inbox you. If I got your number, I'll text you. Or if you would like for me to have your number and your email address, drop it in my inbox or message me or, DM me or whatever platform you met me on. Okay. And so my message is just for you today. So I want y'all to, if you can, take notes, and take this stuff in consideration, because I'm speaking to you, the mothers out there. I'm speaking directly to the moms. I'm speaking directly. If you're a single dad, this can go for you too. But I'm speaking directly to y'all. If you need some time to get your daughter on the phone, get your daughter on the live, whatever it is that they need to get on, tell them to come on, because I'm gonna share some things that really probably hit home, or I hope it helps somebody, and I know it's gonna help somebody, because guess what? It's mindset certified, stamped, delivered, improved by my God who strengthened me. All right, so if you're ready, I'm ready, and I'm gonna deliver this message. Hey, Miss D, thank you for connecting with me. Hey y'all, thank y'all for connecting with me. Y'all, my chair making all kinds of noise. I got a flash golf. What does that mean? It says I got a flash golf, y'all, on TikTok. What's up? Glitter, send roses to your live in 15 minutes. Achieve these opportunities, these optional goals to win a 24-hour live goal theme. Your current live goal will resume when your flash goes in. Okay, I like that. I don't know what I'm doing, but I like that pen. I really like that. Three gifts. Three gifters send roses to this live. Thank you. Whoever did this, I'm not for sure who did it, but somebody gave me a rose on TikTok. It's three glitters. Okay, thank you. That means I'm winning. So listen, you might get a whole nother energy right now. So make sure y'all share this with somebody, because I'm gonna tell y'all something. The truth is, this whole purpose, like for you, for you, for you. I'm on three different devices, and I want y'all to know the message is just for you. The truth, every mother needs to hear, because raising kids on your own is most definitely not small. Raising kids on your own is no small thing. It takes strength, energy, and courage every single day. But I know that it can be a toll on you. It can be a true toll on you when you are not focused on what it is that you need to be focused on. So, knowing that being a mother, that's a full-time job alone. It is. It's a full-time job alone. So why not figure that stuff out? Align it on your schedule. Write it down. Process it. 90% of black women don't like to write stuff down. We don't like to write it down. We don't like to go back and look at it, because in our minds we want to make everybody in our area make it look like we're the smartest people in the world, and we're not. I'm gonna tell you something. We are resilient, but we are brilliant at what it is that we do. Even other women, even just mothers alone. It doesn't have to necessarily be an African American woman. I spoke on that because I'm African American. But at the end of the day, you got to really know that when you're making a transformation, when you're making a shift as a mother, you have to put these things down that you really want to focus on. And this is why it's important to check on all four of your health. That's your physical health, your mental health, your emotional health, and your spiritual health. Your spiritual being self is how you operate in this life. If you're not careful, you can be pissed off all day long. And then when somebody positive come in your life or around you, you lash out for no reason. That's how you lose good people. That is truly how you lose good people in your life. Don't lose a good person in your life just because your mental health is not where it needs to be. Don't lose good people in your life just because your thought process is not healthy right now. This is why it's important to get out your own way and start connecting with those people. I tell the ladies that I connect with, I tell them sincerely, which are either they are a mother to me, a grandmother to me, a sister to me. Some are still clients because some are still growing. But I tell some people out there in this community to this day that, like, if you're my sister, pick up the phone, call me. But if I'm very busy, I'll let them know straight up. You got to schedule your time. You got to connect with me when I can give you all of me, because I don't want to skip a beat. When you speak to Coach Diamond, you're going to speak to my very best self, right? Because I have to show up on my A game. I have kids that need me every single day of my life, all right? And how I build and manifest in life is my next step in life, is how I will show up on my A game. I'm not that type of person to put on those fancy, fancy big dresses. I'm not that. That's not me. But I will dress it up, make it real for you. I'm that type of person that, like right now, I have on my shorts, they're nice, and a shirt. I'm presentable. That's me. Will I go to church like this? Yes, I will. Why? Because God loves me as me. And that is why it's important to show up every single day as your best self. All right? And I understand some people don't have everything that they need. That's why they make us life coaches, so that you can contact people and say, listen, even if I don't have it, guess what? I'm going to reach out to somebody to get it. That's literally what we do. But for me to start where I am, to be able to help the next person and the next person, y'all, that is what I've been doing all my life. And that is exactly how my blessings have been falling in my life. And that is what matters the most, right? That is what matters the most. So if you got any questions for me, any comments for me, any thoughts, a word of wisdom, a word of encouragement, drop them down in the chat. If I can't read them right now, I'll read them later, because I got to stay focused. Once I get out of my focus, I lose my mindset on what I'm talking about. And we might go left field, and we don't need to do all of that right now. We need to stay focused, okay? And so what I'm trying to tell you guys is resiliently some words that I've already lived, because I'm very adamant that I cannot coach something if I have not lived it. As much content that my coaches give me to be able to come back and coach and share and to live a little bit and hear some things. Guess what, y'all? I still have to learn it, process it, and give it out. But even if I've lived it, that's how I identify that I'm truly helping somebody else really move gently in purpose, and out those people way that don't mean them no good. All right? Okay? And so I want y'all to know, again, the energy that you show up in is the energy what people are, feeding off of. And the courage that you give every single day, that is the courage that should be the courage that you would want to receive back from other individuals that you really come in contact with. Okay? And so right now I want to share this right here so you can all understand. Because y'all know I journal, and I just take my journal prompts and I talk to y'all about them. I really take my journal prompts and share them to you. So if you are ready to discover your authenticity, your purpose, your next very best self, connect with Coach Diamond, because I'm here to help you get out your own way and really thrive for things that you really need to be thriving for, and get out your comfort zone, because you're not promised tomorrow. But it says, but I know the toll it can take on your confidence, your self-esteem, and your senses of identity. I'm a mother of 3, plus a few bonus kids along the way. My youngest 2, they're twins, high functioning, different, brilliant, and they taught me so much. They taught me motherhood, which requires more than survival. It requires strategy, it requires mindset, and it requires faith. And in order to get where I am today, I had to have it first so I could give it to my children. Y'all, we have individuals that need to see that so that they can emotionally connect to their own children based off on how they want to grow in life, right? Because if you want to grow, you're going to get out your own way and really make it happen for you, for your very best self, all right? And so, with that being said, my kids, them alone can be a challenge in life. But every single day, knowing how I can gamble, how to meet them halfway, that's power. And you don't let them, nobody take that from you. All right? Meet them halfway. If God meet you halfway, if you meet yourself halfway, then that's power. You got to implement the things that work best for your children. They don't know what they need, so where does it come from? It comes from the parent. It comes from the parent. It comes from us. It comes from people that you put in their life. So be careful who you put in your children's life. Okay? Because somebody can have some stuff that they holding on to. And it could be a spouse, it could be a family member, it could be a sister or brother, and they haven't healed that, and it boils over or rolls over into your child, and now your child dealing with issues, now your child angry, now your child mad, and you got to start seeing that whether if you are giving the things that your child needs, your child shouldn't feel these emotions, because now we got to implement the emotions that that child needs to grow and become a better version of themselves, right? And so when they turn 18, they don't like to be protected no more. They don't like to be told what to do or whatnot. So is it important to nip it in the bud now? Heck yeah. Heck yeah. You got to get on that now. You got to get on. I'm gonna tell y'all what drives me up the wall is when a parent come to me and they child like 15, 16 years old, and they disobedient. Who fault that is? Somebody help me. Who fault that is? When your child don't have values, when your child don't have morals, when your child don't have the things that they need to be equipped with. Who thought that is? And so if you don't know, I am a mindset coach and I'm a behavior coach. I help your child with their behavior. I help you with your behavior. I help you implement the things that you need so that you can help your child. And then you and your child connect, because Jordan told me out his own mouth, Mama, don't just do a life coaching program just for women. Do it for the whole family. Okay, Jordan. And my child's just 14 years old. So Jordan said, Mom, if you're going to do it all the way. Well, okay. He said, they can just be a part of us. Well, okay. So listening at my child with the connections of how he want to connect with people, learn from people, and discover more people. Come on, y'all. That's life. That's, let me pat myself on the back. That is joy. That is peace. That is my child listening to me. So I got to clean it up just a little bit. I got to do right. Don't wait till they 10. You got to do it now. Right now. Okay? Y'all don't mind me with these faces. I'm still working on these faces, but guess what? It's okay. Personality is everything as long as it's implemented for the good. All right? It's not okay to have a personality and then take advantage of people, because that is bullying, and we don't bully nobody. All right? So know that when you recognize what it is that you need for your very best self or your very best child to gain or to learn some true respect or identity or behavior, some behavior strategies to really do what it is that they need to do, connect with Coach Diamond, because I think I'm that coach that's passionate with it. And I just love to see your kids blossom, and I love to see you take action after your own very best self and your own very best life. And that's what it looks like to me. Okay? And so let's keep moving. So again, I stated that my kids are high functioning. They're different, they're brilliant, and they've taught me motherhood, which requires more than survivorry. It requires strategy, mindset, and faith. That's truly what helps us shift from survival mindset. That's number one. Just getting by. We don't want to just get by. we want to focus on the survivor mindset, but shifting it to the victory mindset. Like, look at what you gave birth to. And then not only that, God forgive all those that that don't see purpose within it. I just want to say this. If yours is in heaven, know that you are, ooh, honey, you the head, you ahead of the game. And so the victory mindset comes where you're standing in power. You're standing empowered. You're standing because you have an angel. You have someone that is sincerely covering you. You have someone that is sincerely um, up there with God. And I look at that. I'm going to tell you, I call that magic, y'all. Because the simple part about that is maybe that it was an accident. Maybe it was, sickness. Maybe it was just, who knows what it could have been. It was just the simple fact that it's your child. And now it's time to stand strong, empowered, in purpose because you have somebody that's walking with you every day. And some people might see it and some people might not see it. Some people might hear them, but come on, you hear them. And I really say this with strength and dignity and integrity, which is sometimes the hardest part, but I know that my brother walks with me. I know that I have friends and family members that still walks with me because I'm connected to them now. I'm connected to their children. I'm connected on purpose. Y'all, that's energy. That's empowerment. I'm here for a reason. God put me on this earth for a reason. So when you know your reason, you got to be empowered to move from that survival. I mean, even if it's just small things, you got to move from that survival mindset, that just getting by mindset, to find and connect with those individuals out here. And I'm going to tell y'all something. Ever since I got out my own way, and I can pick up the phone and call a sister and say, help me, that's power. If I can pick up the phone and call a friend that says, help me, that's power. Because we haven't always had that. So knowing that you can do those things, and even when that mind is just stuck on it, you got the power to say, I can call this person, I can talk to this person, this person can help me get unlocked, this person can help me with this person can give me this person can, trust me in the process because they know me. Y'all, that is power. But I'm gonna tell you something, it took for me to shift, to get out my prideful mindset, to get where I am today. Let me tell you, pride kills all your dreams. Don't sit in pride. Don't sit in pride. Good, Mom. Don't sit in pride. Good, Mom, dear. And I love when you communicate back with me. I love it because you learn how to work that phone. You done got out your own way. You really, really try your very best. That's what you call a resilient grandmother. Because she ain't finna sit back. She know what she need for her grandkids. She gonna get up and go do it. She know where she need to be for her grandkids. She gonna make it happen. Because, literally, we got her back. That teamwork made the dream work. And that's what it looks like. So take that survivor mindset and say, oh, you gone. You done. Because we ain't doing it no more. And we're going to stand in that victory mindset, knowing that we got angels up there that's watching over us, that we got people that are standing with us, standing strong, standing resilient. They still resilient. They still here. I can hear my brother, my auntie, when the ear ring, it rings. So when I tell y'all it took power to get on this live, it took power because after that phone call I got probably a couple of hours ago from my own godson, I was stuck. I was locked. And I said, if I don't go live, I will not be standing in empowerment. I won't be standing strong. I won't be standing in it. So it's important to get out your own way and really stand in what God has encouraged you with, gifted you with. You done had surgery, you able to walk, get up. You done had surgery, you able to move and do a thing, and you still got a heartbeat. Stop, come on. You got to get out your own way, purposefully, and move with. And don't miss this, an empowered mindset. Ooh, what does that look like? Your mind being on a thriving movement, knowing that you can do a thing, knowing that you can thrive in purpose and say, I can show up as my best self, even if I ain't got 2 pennies in my pocket. I can still show up if I got gas in my car to get there, whatever. And then you get to a certain area, you need support, help, whatever. You got people in your corner that can help you. Everybody out here is doing a movement to really help you in some sort. They just don't broadcast it like Coach Diamond do. God told me go live because I used to help my brother, and when I used to be there for him verbally, emotionally, spiritually, a house to come and just relax in. I mean, come on. Let me tell you something. That's powerful because what my mama blessed me with, can't a soul take it away. It's the fact that she blessed me with this because of the movement, that not what happened to my brother, but she knew that if her brother was here and he had it, he would say, here, Diamond, go build y'all 4 walls and put Jordan J, Jalen in it, and whoever else children. Because before he, left this world, it was beautiful, that he told me, you going to be doing what mama doing. And I said, what was that? He said, you can be a foster parent. He said, yes, you is. Are you going to be working with children, and you going to be doing this, and you going to be doing that? Or you just going to be helping people? Your story has power, y'all. That's the message. Your story has power. And your story has power because, guess what? Somebody already done told you your story. What if they hear or in heaven, they told you what you was going to be doing? Pay attention to that. So now it's time to say, hey, coach, put me in the game. I'm ready. I know how to do this. I know what to do. If I don't, somebody going to coach me, or somebody going to teach me, or somebody going to help me. That is what is that's literally what that is about. All right. And so where I started, I was afraid to step forward because some people that I came connected with throughout my transformation said I had too much conversation. You talk too much. You got too much power. You got too much knowledge. You got too much. There's no such thing. I probably had it, but at the end of the day, I didn't know what I was doing with it. But I learned that when I learned to empower my mindset and drop the survivor mode mindset, that I'm just surviving just to get by. No, y'all, let me tell you something. You start thriving into purpose, like you start leveling up. That little light starts shining. You start shifting or whatnot, and you kind of make that transformation. So I said, why wait till somebody pick up the phone and call me and say, come get on my stage? You gotta do it now. You gotta do it now. All the platforms that you got, but learning what to say and how to say it, I respect that because you always want to level up on how you communicate in life. And that is pretty much what Coach Diamond teach. I give you the mindset tools to use, and I help you identify the skill set that you have to help you shift and put them things to work. And y'all, that's nothing but that's a gift. That's a gift, right? That's a gift, right? And it's a gift to help you move gently forward, to gain more confidence, to say, I can do a thing, I can live, I can stand up straight, I can, speak my words, I can share who I am, I can whisper this in somebody's ear, I can tell this person, and then it's going to travel because it's going to travel positively because I got an angel, and that angel is a butterfly. Get what I'm saying? And so that's what I had to learn. Purpose is purpose. Purpose is prosper purpose. Purpose is let that thing bloom. blossom and then let the light shine. For real. You help me on the real. Tell it, Miss D. Miss D said you help me on the real. Jordan, Miss Dolores on him. My baby sit right here in front of me, just listening to me, even though he got the sniffles. Bless his soul. But once you step on stage, mentally, your mind is your stage. Show up on your A game. Every day. Every day of your life. What? Let's reflect. What have I said to inspire you so far? I want to inspire you, to empower you, or to uplift you. I just want to know. Just drop something in the chat. Keep it coming. I hope you're taking something away from this. But I want you to remember the reflection of drop that survival mindset. Are you recording me?
No.
Oh, drop that survival mindset, thinking that it's just getting by, and implement that victory mindset once we're done having this conversation. And stand in your confidence, stand in your strength, stand in your spirit. If you got a loving, kind spirit, most definitely give it. Give it now. Okay? Give it right now. Because somebody need that loving, kind spirit. It's okay. And so as you continue to stay connected with me, you're going to identify those things that aren't loving and kind, because I talk about that. You got to talk about the good to the bad, to the bad, to the good. You got to identify that. It's no in the middle. You either going to be a positive person or you're going to be a negative person. Which one you going to be? Mm-mm. It's no exception of, I'm just a grouch today. No, yeah, no. I got to know that I can shift this automatically, that when I wake up, because my energy is the key to my success. My energy is the key to my victory mindset. So be empowered and thrive to purpose, on purpose, and make it happen for you. And that's truly what it looks like, okay? That is truly what it looks like. All right. So, again, this is my stage right now. And eventually, my stage is going to become my youth stage and my Resilient Talk podcasters that I work with. Also, there are women that are coaching or thriving to become a life coach, because I certify coaches. And so, knowing that I'm able to certify you and certify even your child can be a life coach, but they have to implement these tools on purpose and start going. It's like a survival person. Like, how you got the people that are mandate reporters. And guess what? If you're a certified life coach, you're somebody that you can really coach somebody through life and help somebody to get out their own way. And so on all of my stages of life, in my sessions and on my TV show, which is in the making, I help mothers transform in 10 powerful areas. 10 authentic, powerful areas. And those 10 areas, I can't even say the word, but it's okay, is identity, knowing who you are, knowing who you truly are, living it, walking in it. Your identity is power. Who you are is whose you are. We can't sit here and say we are healed and we believe and we trust in this if we don't identify who we internally are in his eyes, in that good book. So one is identity. Number two is healing. You got to break the cycles of all of those emotional wounds. You got to cut them out. Break those cycles. Because when you heal that cycle of that emotional wound, that trickles down to your kids. It's going to heal. It's going to heal. And then it can trickle down to the grandchild. It's going to heal. And then trickle down to the great-grandchild. It's going to heal. He's going to heal. She's going to heal. And it keeps going and it keeps going. But you got to heal it in order for it to be trickled down. you got to put that stuff in motion. You got to play, and you scoring in life. So number one was, of course, identity. Number two is healing. You breaking them cycles to the emotional wound. And then number three is love. My favorite one. Y'all, what does love supposed to feel like? Uh-huh. Love don't supposed to feel like nothing.
No.
That's what you said. I asked the question. That's what you answered to. Come on. You can be in. You ain't on TV with me right now, but you could be in the show. Love. What does love supposed to feel like? Hi, Patricia. What does love supposed to feel like? Love is empowering. I ain't gonna tell you no story. Love is peace. Love is strength. Love is guidance. Love is integrity. Love is dignity. Love is, say it with me, God. And so, not everybody, have felt that type of love. So when it comes, sometimes it can, interfere with those emotional wounds. Why? Because that emotional wound is still open. But if we don't heal the emotional wound, we can't feel the proper love. We can't even give it. We can't even give it if we don't heal it. So we got to heal that emotional love in confidence so that we can really, really give it on purpose and in purpose. All right. And so I say that to say this: improving how you give and receive love. Tell your people today, give them their flowers. Pick up the phone. I don't care if it's your niece, your nephew, your cousin, whoever. Let them know how you emotionally feel. Go. We're going to take 5 minutes. Text somebody and let them know. Jordan, bring me your phone because I'm on all my devices right now. Text your brother. Tell him you love him. Text Auntie Kima. Jerry, I love you. Jade, I love you. She said, I love you too. What are you doing? Jordan, I love you.
I love you too.
Miss D, I love you. She's watching me.
Mom,
I love it. Yes.
where are you going?
I'm not going anywhere. I just told you I love you. See? Y'all see? That's a perfect example. Just because I'm telling her I love her, she said, Mom, where you going? But I'm not going anywhere. I love you. And look what I get, y'all. Look. Oh!
You're crying.
No, I'm not crying. Thank you. I needed it.
This was some popcorn.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay. So listen, y'all. It is important every day of your life to share your love. Love. And so I coach this, I teach it. Improving how you give and receive that love. It's simple. Somebody needs to hear it. And you never know who needs to hear it. Boop, text Smooth. So be sure you give it. And it's powerful. It is absolutely powerful. And it's not that somebody's telling you to do it. It's the fact that it's important to just do it. Okay? And so if we don't hear it, we won't do it. I'm telling y'all, if we don't hear it, we won't do it. Right? We won't do it. So take that in consideration. All right? So number 3 was health. Right? You got identity. Healing is 2. Love is 3. Health is number 4. Prioritizing your physical and mental health. Prioritizing. Yo, go to the doctor. Because what you think might not be real could be real. Prioritize your physical health, your mental health. Check on your mindset. Check on your mind. Check on your ability of movement, your strength. Because you wouldn't believe where you can, I have a client and she don't mind me sharing this. She's about, what, 55, 60. She get on that floor and she stretches her body. And every time she stretches, she's so beautiful, y'all. She said, oh my God, I didn't even think my arms can move like this. Oh my God, I didn't even think my legs can move like this. She, of course, her husband's deceased, but she literally stretches, and I work with her. And as I work with her, she's like, I didn't know I can do this. Well, you can move your body however you choose to if you just implement it, not just one time a day, 2 or 3 or 4 times a day. That's why I walk. That's why I get my movement in. That's why I move these joints. So prioritize your physical and mental health and make sure you are checking up on your very, very best self, mentally and emotionally and physically, because it's important. Parenting. Parenting would be your next one. Equipping your children to grow strong, not just physically, not just showing they swag, they clothes, but their mental health matters. What you implement in your child is what you're gonna see and receive. I'm a living witness. I'm a living witness. So you got to implement. And I'm not saying that in a negative way. I'm saying it in a positive way. I have some very, very well-mannered children. I'm blessed to have some very well-mannered children because they know their mama is, she good, but she can get crazy sometimes. And so I just make sure they always show up on their game. Because that's how my parents raised me. But I took some of those things and I removed some of those things, how they raised me, and took the negative out of that and I put the positive in it, and voila, look what I got. My children are very, very, I can just brag on them why I got energy and love and peace in me and time, because that's who motivate me to do this stuff. This is who motivate me to keep pushing and keep thriving, because like they're like, you're building, but you're also building your dreams and our dreams too. So just do it, Mom. Just do it. I love to hear Jay say, just do it, Mom. Just do it. And I love to hear her say that, right? Love is your son giving Lele a hug on Sunday morning. I love y'all. Oh my God, yeah. I got their picture, Miss D, so I'm going to share it with you. I don't even think I shared it, but I am. After this, I'm going to share it on our post. You're exactly right. That's going to be my post for tonight, because I got a post on my social media, a love post based off of my growth group. So listen, y'all. I love learning and I love building and I love connecting with y'all. It's almost an hour within our Zoom and our time. I'm not rushing this, but I'm having to learn to keep my time timed and paced and, with my deliverance, and I love it. But guess what? Everything I'm saying is very, very valuable. Everything that I'm saying, if it's valuable to you and you're learning from it, please drop me a heart emoji, a purple heart, whatever you choose to drop me, just drop it and let me know. But health, don't forget, we were on health and we're on parenting. Parenting, equipping children to grow stronger. Not just physically, but mentally. Not just mentally, emotionally. Implement those things that they need to know emotionally so that they can be equipped to give it back to someone else. That emotional love. That resilient love, that love to really connect with somebody. Y'all, I live and breathe this stuff, so this is no joke. If you see my children and they hugging on your child, don't think nothing crazy. Think that my children are just well blessed and they're equipped to give, sometimes the things that a parent won't even give. And so I love that about my children. But at the end of the day, you got to also understand that when it comes to parenting, we got to start equipping our children to accepting and loving other individuals uniquely and boldly into who they are and where they are growing into a different environment. And I only say that because everybody's not the same. A lot of kids are unique and different. A lot of kids are very confident at what they do, even if they don't have all the tools of doing it. So I'm just going to blurt it out. Those are our artistic babies. And they are really, 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 really very smart, very knowledgeable, very open-minded to give their all to everything. and they are very vulnerable to love. So this is why it's important to equip our minds to grow our children's mindset into confidence, into believing that, when you are who you are, you stand bold as who you are, and that is a gift. It's nothing, it's not arrogance, it's not just being something you're not. It is a gift. Stand bold as who God created you to be. Mean what you say and say what you mean. Confidence is beautiful. Building that resilient confidence moves power, y'all. It moves it because God implemented in you on purpose and in purpose. And I love it because not everybody is gifted with that, but then everybody could be when they get out their own way. You notice you can't take away from yourself. So don't take away from yourself. If you're struggling mentally, emotionally, physically, whatever it is, like identify, I'm struggling. Say it. Don't be mad. Just say it. Don't be upset. Say it. So that you can start healing from what you speak. What you speak out your mouth is what you become. That's not you. You don't have to be stuck. You don't have to be in fear. You don't have to be struggling. You don't have to be afraid. You don't have to be not just, you're resilient. You're wonderfully made. You're gifted. You're smart. You're loving. You're caring. You're beautiful. You have a heart and you're loved. So you got to start living that peacefully and standing bold as who God has called you to be. Okay? So after parenting is confidence, y'all, as you can probably tell. But confidence is the next one. You got to stand bold as a mother and a woman of who has called you to be who you are. You're a woman. So that's why it's resiliently important to clean up that mind, because that's where it starts. Stop allowing the negative to take over your mindset. It's not healthy. The next one is self-esteem, believing in your worth. You're worthy, you're gifted, and you're worthy to give what it is that you have. It doesn't always take money to give what it is that you have. Believing in your worth is, you just ask yourself, what I got to offer? For real, you got to ask yourself, can I cook? Can I help the kids? Can I dress? Can I help somebody tie their shoe? I'm being silly. Can I help somebody make something? Can I help somebody with a card? Can I help somebody with giving clothes? Can I help somebody with, just whatever it is, right? Y'all, I need we got to pressure wash around here and clean up in the yard around here. Anybody willing to volunteer? Let me know. But that's what it looks like. So rebuilding your self-esteem, believing in your worth, knowing who you are and what you're worthy of, moves you into shifting that fixed mindset to a growth mindset. Your mindset is the key to all factors. It's going to help you rise above fear. It's going to help you, hey, Yvette, hey. It's going to help you rise above fear. It's going to help you remove doubt. It's going to help you stay strengthened, literally in the positive and not the negative, okay? Shifting that mindset is going to help you really tap into your resilient best self, and that's the beautiful part about it. And once you shift that mindset, you become resilient, turning pain into power. It's powerful, y'all. Everything that I identified that tried to destroy me, hurt me, tear me down, it just, what they tell you, whatever don't kill you, build you stronger or make you stronger, that's a true statement. That's your resilient movement. Start applying these things to your life and really mean it, all right? Legacy. Your legacy is everything. Ask yourself, what is it that I want to be known for when I leave this world? What? Oh, I did pop. I'm trying to learn to stop. Y'all, sorry. Legacy, raising children who lead. not follow. That's my kids are gonna lead. The kids I come connected with, they're gonna lead. The kids that I come connected with and connected with and connected with, give them time. They're gonna heal. Not everybody is mentally destroyed. They are mentally prepared to pour out of their turmoil and rise them above what it is that they think they're sitting in. You don't, you stop, listen, stop letting these folk label y'all children. Because when it comes to legacy comes from within, like internal, like sincere. And so a person can't learn that unless they're, you know, they can't learn it if they're not applying it to their very best self each and every single day of their life. You got to apply that stuff to you. You got to stick it to your rib and make it real. All right? So ask yourself, what is it that I want to be remembered by when I leave this world? That's a powerful question. All right? Lead your children to lead, not follow. All right? And I tell everybody right now, I don't just teach this, I live it. And if I could rise through it all over again, I would do it again. But at the end of the day, I'm thankful that God gave me an opportunity to do it right now and in purpose and on purpose. And that's what it looks like, and this is what it sounds like. So I want y'all to continue to stay connected because, again, I don't just teach this. I live it, and I apply it to our lives. And your kids learn this, and they be motivated to really go back out and give it. And that's what it's all about. And if I could rise again through it, if I could rise through it, you can do it too. And it took a lot for me to get there, but I did it. And that's all that matters. And you can do it too. So again, stay tuned. Tune in every time you see Coach Diamond going live for empowered coaching or to help you get out your own way so that you can become a better version of yourself. Shift on purpose, lead, guide, do whatever it is. Step into your purpose calling, and move with power because you got it. You just got it. Your children are watching you every single day of their life, and so is your future best self. So believe in you and slow it down. But tap into or tune in to those people that are resiliently trying to help you really discover a thing. All right? And that is absolutely what it's about. I love y'all, beautiful people. I am super, super duper thankful and grateful that y'all are connecting with me. Stay connected on my TikTok. Stay connected on my Facebook. I love y'all, and I hope to see each and every one of y'all somewhere in public. If you don't know, I am right here in some of y'all know that I'm in the city limits, of course, of Watkinsville. Well, down below it. I don't never give out my information on live, but still, I'm in the Oconee area. So if you're looking for a church home, if you're looking for a family to worship with, if you're looking for families to connect with, resilient families to connect with authentic people, to hear that word resiliently, to grow, to learn, to be who, who you are in that moment, to hear what can help you unleash in that mindset of yours that could be, wherever it could be. Hey, connect with us because we are growing. We are resiliently growing. We're a beautiful family, church family. We're coming together. We're prospering together. We're working together. And we're thriving to do all things through Christ who strengthens us. So if you are somebody that's sincerely looking for that family, hey, do not hesitate to connect. I invite you to come to church for me. Come to church for me. You see me sitting there. If I'm sitting there, come sit right beside me or behind me or in front of me. But I might be in the choir stand or just doing, something to help somebody else to become their very best self. When the Holy Spirit tells me to move, I move because that's what I move by. If you don't know, now you know. I am in my spiritual realm right now, and I know God is manifesting a lot of things, opening doors and moving things gently on purpose and in purpose with power. And it's just beautiful, y'all. So again, stay tuned in and grow with us, because if your child wants to be a part of the next growing foundation what you call it, connections or activities or group session things that we're developing and growing into, hey, do not hesitate to connect, because we are resiliently wanting to work with you and your children. All right. Don't forget, your children are watching you, and so is your future. All right. And you got this. You got this. I love y'all, beautiful people. Stay connected. Let's talk and grow gently. Don't forget your favorite coach, Coach Diamond D. I'm your life coach. And I love what I do. God created something, and when He created something in me, I can't waste no more time. And I enjoy sharing who I am and who created me. All right. I love y'all, beautiful people. Stay connected. Let's talk and let's grow gently. Peace.